Welcome back to the contest, dear friends. This is part 2, the finale to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion's horrible sounds. And as you can hear, we've decided to do the theme to this event because, you know, it's not every day we get to hear something like this before, eh? But I digress. We are going to take a look at some of the stuff here before we go ahead and continue on with our little adventure. One of them being this here, the picture of basically Gomez saying, "Show us your mansion." This is one of those posts where it's just like, oh, you know, let's show pictures, interact with those, whatever. And then we have another picture here with Pugsley and Parker. Now, it's interesting that they did a design for Parker, but we actually don't get to see her in this costume when she's talking. I guess because this is more of a DJ look versus the whole punk rock shit going for herself, but whatever. Then we have this one from Morticia, which most likely is just advertising, be like, oh, look at Morticia, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she gorgeous? I mean, whatever she dressed, she's just great. Undead. But, you know, Gomez would be jealous, but no, I don't think he's anyway, but whatever. Speaking of Gomez, on Happy Father's Day. That's right, we had Mother's Day last month, now it's Father's Day. And there's a special pack for him, Pugsley, and he gets this new kind of cool car, which is nice. You get to see that at some point in the event. And yeah, there's something else that's odd because of June. Now, they did this last year, but then you were like, ooh, I forgot. But yeah, apparently this is how special your mansion will look when you get our special Pride Day pack. The sofa and armchair are for free, heart. Let's celebrate being unique, being ourselves, stay cookie players. Now, like I said before, something like this, seeing the Addams do, I can totally see that. Though, bright colors, not so much, I think, unless they're doing it ironically or some other weird post, but that's just me there. And then the last thing I wanted to show off was, I think this was a picture not on the Addams Family page, but you know, it was something along the lines. But anyways, it's just Fester as like Bob Ross and be like, oh, let's paint a pretty bush. Don't tell everybody I'm doing that. And you got the cool mansion and all that stuff there. It's kind of cool. We don't actually get to see a costume like this in the game, but you know, maybe in the future they might. But I digress. There was this pop-up that came in at some point too, which is tap for conversation for the error during the maintenance that took place on the 23rd of June. Conversation is 3,000 event points. So, yeah, it's interesting that that happened at some point, but yeah, now we know. So that's good to figure out. Last thing I'm going to show off is the app here, which is this. You might be thinking, Grim, you already showed this before, right? And, well, yes and no, because this is a new one, because they decided to change the logo from going up top to bottom. So, yeah, you can take a look for yourself. It's completely different, but there you go. So let's finish off this whole thing, but by starting it on June the 5th. So let's dive in. So anyways, got a taste for love, which is basically we're going to finally have Pugsley do that thing we talked about, I think, last time, which is with the flower. Thanks to Uncle Fester. So, he's going over there now. Oh, sorry, it's very late for me. Anyways, he's going to do this here. And, yeah. Oh, and he sneezes too. And, yeah, basically just showing you this kind of animation here, which is kind of interesting. But, yeah, this is what he does. He just kind of looks, sneeze, and then that's it. So, this again. Do it one more time. Sneeze. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so yeah, that's basically Pugsley's animation of him doing that. Pretty cool. Not too bad. Oh yeah, we got this space too, which will be perfect because this is, I know where the stage is going, baby. This whole backstage area is going to be just like how it was advertised. Speaking of, let's just continue on with that main quest.
Uncle Fester, the flower you found is full of bugs.
You're welcome. I figured that would save time by not having to add the mayor.
Your solar efficiency, Uncle Fester.
It's nothing too odd with the Addams, but, you know, it's interesting they got infested in the first place.
Do you remember the day we got married, my darling?
Between the locusts and the bleeding walls, there are good omens for our love.
and look at the torches lighting our way to the ceremony.
You loved those ceremonial torches. Although not the ones the villagers had.
My love, you found the original torches. So many good memories.
Carrying the torch. Get the torch and the makeup station. Alright, so there's still some money to do there. I think this makeup station will probably be the last thing I'm going to grab on my list. But it's nice. And it looks like she got urns there. You know. But anyways, yeah, we got torches. We need 2 of them, by the way. Oh, they're animated. That's nice. You know, rarely do we get animated pieces like this. But yeah, anyways, we will continue on with the main quest, the storyline, the event anyways. We'll finish that off, and then we're actually going to finish off the anniversary update this episode. And we're also going to take a look at something new for, I believe this will be, oh yeah, and we also have this, which we'll have to put down at some point too. For number 26, I think, which is going to be talking about the private bathroom. So we will unlock that at some point too, but we'll take a look into that a little bit in this part. But our main focus after we're done with the anniversary is going to be that of the witch stuff, which is going to take most of the time. And I'll talk more about that when we get closer to like the private bathroom area. But for now, put these speakers down and let's continue on with the adventure.
Now we're really shaking the mansion. I think I just felt the foundation crack.
Keep that baseline going, Wednesday. Let's see if we can bring the house down.
There's no way we're not going to win this music contest.
Yeah, it seems like the kids are getting themselves all up and ready. Speaking of, though, I'm curious of what the adults have themselves going into. I guess let's find out right now.
Before we start rehearsing, perhaps we should get some inspiration.
Great idea, Gomez.
Lurch, put on something old. The older the better.
Gramophone. Ah, yes, the old gramophone. That thing's older than Mother's petticoats.
Ghastly gramophone. Get the gramophone skin and get yourselves a ghostly tune. Or tunes? Yeah, I'm assuming it's tunes. I don't know. I mean, blurry vision is blurry vision. What can I say? I don't need glasses, I swear. Anyways, yeah, I already got the skin in question, but I'm not putting it down just yet because, again, I need to get the crafting. And once I know the crafting, then we can do it. Oh, boy. We did get Cousin's skin, but we need the stage, so that's going to be a little while, unfortunately. And who is this? Socrates is busy. Yeah, because I was trying to see if... Oh, yeah, and we also have Kitty, which will have his animation, so we'll show that off in a bit. And, oh, yeah, we got puzzles. Nice. Cleared that off. It's always nice to see that happening. Oh, but there is something else funny. Oh, boy. What is this? Why is Kitty going up and down the stairs like a maniac? I love when these things happen here. It is so cool, man. Anyways. Yeah, after that fun stuff happens, we finally got the thing, so now we can place the skin down and complete the quest for Gomez and Morticia's little competition thing. Anyways.
There's nothing more inspirational than some ghastly old music.
The pops, the scratches, the hiss of low-fidelity music. I adore it.
It's the sound of torment and violin strings. The low moans of the brass section.
That's not the gramophone. My stomach is acting up again.
Ah, Gomez, you and your stomach. It's a callback from the beginning part of the episode. It's like, what's that sound? Oh, I'm sorry, darling. You know, Gomez, is your stomach acting up? Maybe you shouldn't eat those foods. But who am I now? I don't know, maybe it's something else entirely. I don't want to know about that stuff, man. I'm so sick. Anyways, let's just see him. Oh, nice. Kitty's actually doing some singing. That's actually quite nice. You know, I get to see a whole lot of this more. He's doing his acapella. He's like, You know, I'm sure with a deep tone, he'll sing a nice little tune. And Gomez, unfortunately, I'm trying to click on Kitty. Hey, just a Shibu box. That's cool. The speakers. Anyways, continue on with the quest.
I feel like we have a mission to create the dark music of a soul in torment.
Lurch, can you count us in on your harpsichord?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ah, an odd time signature. How perfectly off kilter.
Classic jeans. Genas? I don't know. Double bass and get the familiar sheets. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. I do dig it. I mean, have it any other way, right? Do the weirdest. And again, I have him doing the headbanding, but it's not like a good zoom in. It's so stupid. I mean, I did my best with the first part, but you know, well, we got the hang drums, which I believe is a special, so we don't really need that. Could probably put this. Sorry about the buzzing, by the way. People are talking on the phone or messaging, but you know, I'm too busy doing this, so I'll message them when I feel like it. Anyways, let's just do this here, and oh yeah, we got this too, which I believe that's actually Ophelia's instrument. Anyways, we got the familiar sheets, which means time to place that bass. There it is, the double bass. Ooh, fancy, classy.
I love joining your morbid classical music performance. It reminds me of the old band.
How are old Ringo, Lumpy, and Sunshine doing these days anyway?
You can ask them. I've invited them to come over and play in the contest.
Ah, interesting. We might actually get some new family members popping in finally. And actually we do. We get to see some of them. And we might actually get a hint at something that they've been planning for a little while now.
Lurch, my old bandmates are here. Hi, Ringo, Lumpy, and Sunshine. Long time since we've all together.
Yes, I haven't seen you since Pugsley's Mazurka, but we've lived in Assimulation now.
Oh, look at that. They're pointing at Assimulation. I wonder why.
So we came to visit the mansion anytime we want.
I've heard you're having a music contest. We've brought something to help.
Band together again. Place the bellowing tube and get craft. What am I supposed to craft again? Ah, yes, the musical trophy. Cool. That'll be worth it. Yeah, so, you might not remember this from the movie because it was a quick blink and you miss it, but when they were performing for the Mazurka, the Ophellia and those three were actually playing instruments. So I will show a picture of this during my conversation back in the past because I did record something to kind of talk about it, but that will come after this event narrative ends. So I will go more in detail on that. You'll get to see a picture of exactly the kind of thing in question, but for now, oh yeah, Gomez actually got his costume finally. Cool, he's the Phantom. Ooh. Now he's gonna go to the mirror. I believe, yes. I move this away. So he just needs the mirror, nothing new or fancy, so that's always good. So let's just see this here. Also, let's find out what, okay, so this is what we're going on here. Yeah, so he's practicing his whole Phantom phase. It's like, oh, spooky! Anyways, got that going on. Cool. Alright, let's put this back. Hide you in your shame. There you go. You could do it privately, without the mansion eye seeing you. Speaking of, the mansion is so weird, because I remember in the movies, like, keeps on going like, get out, right? That's like the thing he does. And then he's like, yeah, I get it, and he pours coffee, flushes the toilet, and he's like, oh. It's like, yeah, you're groggy because you didn't get your coffee. We get it. Alright, so let's finish off the trophy here. And he's doing that. So now let's put down the interesting tuba looking thing and continue on with the quest.
We brought this old music competition trophy for you to use as a prize.
That baby's as good as ours. We rock too hard not to win.
Not so fast, Pugsley. You haven't heard our creepy classical stylings yet.
And I never will. Our band is too loud for you to be heard over it.
Now listen to this closely, folks.
Wow, look at the stage. I feel like a real rock star now.
Pyrotechnics primed, synthesizers ready, amps turned on. Yes.
Let's rock! This is louder than 1,000 witches casting thunder spells simultaneously!
I can't hear you, Mother, but this is the greatest music ever! Anything that hurts so much to win deserves to win!
The stage is set. Place the backyard stage and get the final song. And if you didn't listen very closely, I wonder what that music is all about. Maybe it's good for going into barrel jetpacks and shooting with your peanut gun. Yeah, I decided to do Diddy Kong's jetpack music theme for that because I thought, alright, we need something musical rock band wise, so, that's not going to cause problems, and I figured, that'll do just nicely. So that's what I did. Oh yeah, we got Ophelia's costume, that's great, so we actually get to see her do her thing, and while we do that, we'll also take a break, so let's just have her do this. And now let's have her do the tuba tune, which is perfect because we just placed that down. So, well, yeah, she's doing her thing like in the movie. But the weird thing about it is that for some strange reason, there's another one there. Yeah, again, they couldn't. They tried their best, but whatever. It's something, anyways. Anyways, with that in mind, let's take a quick break from this commercial, and I shall return after this. So don't go anywhere. We're about to act soon. Welcome back. We got the horrible sales, and with the worm horn, which I believe is actually, this is like one of the items I think Lumpy has. And unfortunately, this sucks because I don't want to pay that much just to get an interesting decoration. Oh, yeah, it's advertising triple pack here, which is, no thank you. Especially the $9.90 diamond pack. Ooh boy. I especially hate the puzzles. So why would I go ahead and do this? When did they start oh yeah, let me see this. It was what was February? No, I know February they did that. Back in was it March? I want to say it was the last up. Yeah. I'd say I'm trying to recall things, but it's weird that they're doing this to try to get people to want to buy this stuff, but it's like, you're already throwing us all this stuff here, right? Introducing this thing for April and still doing it, it's not going to convince people to want to buy it. It's like, no thank you. God. It's just, it's nasty. I don't like it. It's icky. Ew, icky. But, anyways, we got this, and so far so good, I think. And, we're almost coming completely with this event. We just need to beat this one, and then that's it. I still like how the boombox, cookie box here got going on here. And it's so interesting that we actually get an event with unique sound. I mean, it makes sense because it's all about music based, but it's interesting they went one step and beyond and actually changed the audio. The only downside is I think the audio is a little bit louder than it's normally supposed to be, but hey, it's whenever you ever gonna hear something like this, never. So, might as well enjoy it for the little time it has. I'm currently on the 11th now of June, and currently got this going on here as well. Once we finish this event stuff, we'll be able to continue on with the anniversary quest line, and then we'll get to take a look at 26 level in, and then I think moving forward we'll be focusing on the witch update, which I think was introduced. Yeah, it must have been introduced last year during Halloween, I think. So we're getting close to actually catching up. So It's taking a little while, but, you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. So, you know, give us some time. You'll get there. But we still have a lot ways to go. Speaking of, got that going on for ourselves. So, let's have to do that again. And look at those. My God, I got more boxes. Yeah, this is the one thing I hate about this update. And sorry, I've not been sleeping properly. I had like less than 6 hours of sleep because I was just that bad. Anyways, we'll put the stage down, finish this quest line off, and go from here. So here we go.
Congrats on winning the music contest, kids! That was quite a performance!
Yes, thanks for the great show. But now it's time for us to head back to Assimulation.
You should come visit us sometime. We're going to make Assimilation cool. The only way you can make that town cool would be to start over.
Again, this whole comment seems very suspicious of what they're hinting at.
And no one could ever do that, could they?
Yeah, so this is our first sneak peek at, like, oh, look, there's a crow. Cool. There's that's hint about assimilation, which I'm kind of curious to see how this, like, again, why bring it up, right? I mean, before, I don't think they talked about them being assimilation. This kind of came and visit, but now they're visiting from assimilation. So now I'm curious. Also, that was a weird jump cut, but yeah, there's our final look there. So, yeah, I got some points off camera. But that's the weird thing. Yeah, so we got this, so let's just apply it to all. Put this down and sell it, because we don't need this extra couch. Goodbye. But yeah, it's interesting that we got this unique idea behind assimilation, like they're teasing. And just to give you a heads up, this won't be the only time they tease this. The next 2 updates are going to do this, and then the new feature per se is going to come in. So we're going to get all the characters on the stage now. We still have to get Pugsley. And I think, yeah, Cousin Nick can do this too. So we have 2 of the 4 members, sorry. So this is what they look like here for now. I'll show it again once we get Pugsley and Parker on stage. And then, of course, Parker has her own sub once we get the final prize. But, you know, that'll be for its own little video at the moment. But, yeah, anyways, we got puzzles again. And, oh, boy. Lesson learned. Never stay up too late and have lack of sleep. All because I wanted to spend more time, but it's going to hurt me in the long run, which it is now. But I'm going to go back to my past self on the 12th, because he's going to be talking about theories, and when I mentioned about the whole screen grab of the actual Ophelias and their bandmates from the movie, you're going to see an example of this. So I'll show it here. So here it is. Hey, Grim here, conspiracy theorist 101, and Pixowl, a fanboy, I guess you call it. I don't know. I seem like I've been doing their games as of late. Yeah, and then there's the wormhole thing, which is, by the way, that one beard guy's thing that I've mentioned, I think. So, the reasoning for me doing this recording at random is just as a thought experiment. As you know, during the event, there was a story that was going on, a continuation from the last event going into this one, and we got introduced to some previous characters that were in the what was in the movie, real brief, and connection with Ophellia. And they mentioned, and near the end they kind of implied, something with a thing called assimilation. If you know what assimilation is, it was from the movie this game's based off of, where Parker's mother tried to, like his real estate, tried to sell homes that all look the same in this urban cul-de-sac, as you would think of. And long story short, her plan backfired. No one wanted to buy her houses. So then here come Uncle Fester, who is just like,
Well, you have homes to fill, and I have people who need homes.
lesser extent, kind of like that. And long story short, the Addams extended family decided to move into this Assimulation houses. And from what it's implying, it sounds like we're gonna get a town builder element into this game, finally. And what I say by this is, if you're familiar with Pixowl's games previously, they've had this format of a town builder-esque. So, get a new character, place an item, place a house down, and characters here. There's only a few exceptions to this, only 2 that I remember that Pixowl did that doesn't follow this formula. That was Loud House Treehouse, which is dead, by the way, rip in peace. And then there's this game, Addams, where it's more of make your wacky mansion, kooky, kind of weirdness. And yeah, I mean, you can only do so much to the house before it turns into a hoarding nightmare with rooms and stuff like that. But long story short, back in January, was the last update we had for a house, which I believe was for 28 here. Apologies on the pause, I was just kind of blanking out there for a second, but yeah, 28. So 28 here, like, I'm gonna get to it eventually. I know I'm very late and behind, apologies. But yeah, this was like a new land area story. And ever since then, they kind of stopped, right? Like, even the new land now are just expanded to, like, just buy land, right? That's the gist of it. And they're like, okay, what's going on? How come we can't do more story? Well, this is probably why, because they're making this feature. So this would mean that not only do we have the Addams mansion to play around with and kind of add stuff here, but now we're going to actually have a town to actually make stuff, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. The way the story was playing it out as, in my conspiracy, it sounds like this is going to come up next update. If not, then at the very latest, ready to do for the reunion, the Addams family reunions thing, which would have been appropriate for that to happen there, because I think August is going to be a family reunion thing, in my opinion. So there's that. But if you want something else that's just in my head right now, that's kind of rolling around, is just this whole experience, right? It's kind of in hyping it up. Like, I'm probably thinking too far into this, and it's probably going to be nothing that exciting, but it's interesting nonetheless. I wouldn't be surprised to see Parker's mother be part of this, maybe actually get to see her as part of this whole getting the family in here again, or something. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's all we got for now. Also, as of yet of this recording, the Addams 2 has yet to show its trailer. So as soon as we actually see what this whole movie is supposed to be about, then we get a good idea of what exactly we'll see in this game, because you'll bet one of the updates is going to be based off of the movie that's going to come out. And I don't know for sure what's going on, but it sounds like they know what's going on and they're already getting it ready. I just don't know when the reveal is going to be, but yeah, no, that's about it. Oh, sorry about this rambling. Back to your scheduled program, which most likely by the time you see this video, the update's already been out. So, yeah, I'm real late to the party. Also, I just wanted to throw out there, I unlocked Magic Teacher Grandma here. So, yeah, that's funny. So yeah, anyways, we're back, and Magic Grandma. Man, I seem to be knowing of the future, because I was pretty much spot on the money with that little prediction there. And not only that, but just the fact that, yeah, I was curious about the new movie coming out, because this was during the time, because it didn't get revealed until, I think, the next update or so. Because, you know, it was a Halloween movie coming up. But yeah, so this is Grandma's animation exclusive to the update we got going on right now with her being a witch teacher. So got that going on. Kind of cool. It has this animation going. She will need to do this, unfortunately, for the questline to continue, but we'll see more of this in the other updates coming up, so don't worry about that. But one thing I'm going to state right now is that I think the next summer is going to be taking part of a lot of this content here, so just keep in mind with that. The other thing too is that, yeah, it's interesting that we're gonna get a new item, a new area to play around with, which is hinting at to be assimilation. And the theory was, at the time, it was going to be like a town builder of sorts, and it kind of turned out it was. There's a video that's going to be showcasing about this whole thing, and we'll go from there to see how I feel about it. But needless to say, it's interesting how they're kind of going about this and making it unique. And it's interesting because the game was made just to sell for the first movie and nothing else. Like, they're usually, like, games like this would last for a year and then they just kind of die out and then move on from that. But the fact that not only was this getting a second movie, but the fact that this game actually did pretty well to justify the continuation of this story means that they actually put more effort into doing more features in it, which is actually quite unique, because you really don't get to see games based off of movie properties to kind of do this. Well, I mean, Addams is not based on a movie property, right? But what I mean by that is that this particular design is based off of the movie, the one from 2019 and the new one coming out in 2021. But anyways, we'll put this down and continue on from the main quest.
Krita, I have searched for something to make you think of our wedding day. Remember how you would artfully apply makeup in your boudoir before our wedding? Now you can do so once again, as I recovered your old makeup station.
How thoughtful. Let me put my makeup to prepare for a romantic evening.
Yes, isn't that romantic of your husband there?
Let's set up everything for our unforgettable anniversary celebration, Gomez.
You are my better half, darling. I've always known that. To represent that, I got this lover's table with 2 heart-shaped halves.
We can't have these halves separated. Let's put them together.
Horrible hearts. So here comes where the other heart comes into play. And yeah, I guess you can see where this is going. Morticia has the interaction with the other heart. And yes, one of the animations is going, or one of the tasks coming up is going to require them to actually look lovey-dovey into each other's eyes. So you get to see both of them doing it. We got to see Gomez, but this is going to be with Morticia. But yeah, very, I gotta say, I really do dig the family relationship here. Like, they basically are a loving family, despite them being odd in a sense of what they do. Like, they kind of do opposites of things. Like, what seems morbid and creepy and like horrible is considered to be good, right? Pain equals love, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's kind of wacky in the sense of that nature, and hence why it's kind of has its own little fan base of sorts. But it's interesting how this kind of turned itself into a popular series. Like, we got Snoopy, which I get because that has like years of dedication and all that stuff to it, right? And it has its own fan base. But the Addams, it's not really, like, it didn't really pop up until the 90s, I would say. Like, yeah, it still had its fans, right? But it wasn't as big. It wasn't until the 90s movies that came out that all of a sudden it became well known for what it was. And I believe after helping with Calvo here, that I actually got a costume ready for Parker. But unfortunately, she's currently busy with stuff. And oh yeah, and I'm just kind of doodling myself, waiting until the timer goes up because we're kind of close to finishing it. So I'm just bored, kind of going around and start. There we go, all done. Now we get to see her costume that she got unlocked, which is her punk. Yeah, no, not that. There we go, her punk rock, which actually looks pretty similar to her goth look, except it's just different clothes. So quite interesting with that. We'll go over here. Yeah, we have her there. But we're going to wait for Pugsley to come in, and we'll show both of them off. But I will show it again just so you get to see Parker but then when we get Pugsley, we'll see all of them all together again. So like this is going to be like 4 times or 3 times that we're going to be showing this off, but you know, whatever. Anyways, we got this going on here. We'll zoom in real quick just to see Parker's animation, so you get a good look at this, which is actually quite fun. I do like her head bobbing here. Yeah, look at that. She's acting like a typical rock and roller, especially like in the modern, like a punk rocker or something like that, or you know, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna take a little break, and I'll be right back after this. Commercials. Welcome back from the break. We've raised enough coins. Let's put this down and continue on with the question.
I feel more complete with our table put together, Kurita.
You're such a romantic. For any other man, I'd find that statement laughable. But with you, it's just part of the drôle de vulgaire that makes you so attractive.
Stop it, Tish. You know drive me wild when you speak French.
Oh, she knows. That's why she does it for you.
Do you remember when we first met, my darling?
I couldn't take my eyes off you, and you couldn't stop looking at me.
Some things will never change, Kurita.
The look of love, yes, and have them lovingly look at Morticia and Gomez and stuff like that nature. And it's funny too, because it's like, oh, Tish, that's French. It's from the TV show, but I just love that became a meme where it's like, yeah, that's the thing now, right? When she speaks, like, I don't think it was just French; it was just anything, right? I think even in the TV show, the original one, we had both Gomez is like, do the toad again. It's a canny thing. And that's the funny part, because you never got to see that type of stuff, right? And anyways, yeah, so they're just lovingly looking at each other, showing black hearts like you would usually do. But that's not the only thing, because Past Me also wants to talk about something in particular that is, I think it might have been in grievances, but let's see.
So this is a weird thing I wanted to point out. Not this. But as of late, what I've been doing is that every time the visitor comes in, usually by then you would see a login add day screen. This one every time. I have this habit where when I get this, and do that, I'd go into the Spooky Mansion visiting thing to get a special cookie box. But here's the problem. When I click on it, it says, oh, check back later. I literally check in and check out. And it's like, oh, now you can find the balloon. It's like, what's going on there, right? It's like the time has already passed. I should get it. But it wants me to log in, log out, log in again, and then, oh, now it's there. Like what's the deal? I have to visit them, say check later, then go back to this house. It's just, I don't know, what is this for? Basically, I'm putting this recording here just so I know to complain about this during my playthrough. Anyways, back to my normal self.
Oh dear. I'll stop looking at you if you stop looking at me, darling.
You first, Gomez. I don't want to be the one to break the spell.
I've fallen so deeply into your eyes that I don't think I can come back out.
I'm sorry, congratulations for what? For nothing. Okay, well, thanks for that, I guess. But as I was going to say before that interrupted was the whole,
If we don't hurry up, we'll never get our cake ready to serve to our parents in bed.
There's still some ingredients we need to find in these boxes.
But I thought making a cake up a box was supposed to be easy.
obtain the anniversary cake and get some cookie boxes. Yeah. Anyways, what I was going to say before the whole interruption and that kind of threw me off was the fact that, you know, when you stare, like, I'm reminded of a quote where it's like, when you stare into the abyss, stare long enough and the abyss stares back into you. That's kind of like the same thing. It's like he's looking into her eyes and it goes so deep that, you know, looking back into the abyss. The darkness. Ooh. Kurita. Oh man, I'm having fun with this. Anyways, here we go.
This cake looks oddly shaped and slightly repulsive.
Yeah, we did a great job on it, didn't we?
Indeed, it's worthy of the Addams family seal of disapproval. I mean, I'm here right now.
Internal realization. Here we go. And we got a nice marble bathtub thing here. A block of marble. Sorry. And we got some skins, some new items like bath salts and the scented embalming fluid, some boxes and stuff like nature, and also costume for dear old Uncle Fester. And yeah, so this is the next thing we're going to be looking into, but unfortunately we might look into it maybe sometime in the summer, but I think mostly we'll be seeing this in September, I think October. Well, definitely October, but maybe September. But yeah, anyways, I can just buy this land, so that's great, because it says premium. And I figured, let's move this stuff here, because why not? It's like fitting for a pool area to have a nice back pool, instead of it being in the middle of the hallway, right? Like a savage. I still think this is so... Like, I get the idea what they were trying to do with the whole pool thing, but it's so weird that you have to do it like a jigsaw puzzle piece, with it's just this bizarre, like, 4-piece corner nonsense. I guess technically you could just do a half pool, which actually would be kind of cool, right? If you can manage to do that properly. Which, maybe I should have done that in the future, but I don't know. Space is hard, man. Maybe I can do that sometime and somewhere else, but anyways. Yeah, we got that there. And I'm trying to fix this so it looks decent. Yeah. Kinda. I mean, layering is so garbage. Come on. Yes, there. Ugh, it still looks garbage. God, why does it look garbage? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's like, I hate this 4-corner piece nonsense. Kinda. There. Perfect. Good. This is what I want. Make them look nice. Anyways, let's take a look into the continuation for the normal suit.
Knock, knock. May we come in?
Of course, my darlings. Is that a cake for breakfast, or did someone die?
It's a cake, but tell us if there's anyone we should knock off of your anniversary.
Our children are so thoughtful. Come, let's enjoy that oddly looking cake.
Cut me a piece with lots of bugs, Gomez.
Of course, cookie breakfast. Do the anniversary scene, which we will show this breakfast moment, and it'll actually come with a Gomez and Morticia locket. But we'll take a look into the sneak peek at level 26's quest line. So why don't we just see what this whole private thing...
Eventually, we'll unlock every room in the mansion. We've made good progress.
Our private upstairs bathroom is next on my list, Gomez.
Yes, I'm sure you've missed your special solitary confinement days in the bathtub.
Have I ever? Without my time to myself, my worry lines might disappear entirely.
The secret chamber. Unlock the private bathroom. And this is actually the last scene of this last area within the mansion, inside the mansion. Not the whole mansion itself, because they consider the outside stuff as well, but as far as the inside goes, yeah, the private bathroom is the last one they go for, which is interesting. The master bathroom, I guess you would call it. Anyways, we've got skins here, which means that we should hopefully get closer to Pugsley's animation, costume. Which, I don't know how far we are right now. Let's see this real quick. Oh, we just need one more. Alright, well, we're getting closer. Is there any more coming up? Maybe. We'll get there. Don't worry. So, yeah, at worst, we can probably get them for like 50 gems. That's not really the ideal thing, but I'm debating it, but no. Don't worry, we'll get it. Oh, let's speak of the devil. Thank you, Cavo. Yes, you saved me the trouble. And now we have all the things we need. So let's do this. Have him rock out. And here's all the band members together. This is what they were doing, by the way. And yeah, I decided to put the music on here as well, just because funny memes. Funny memes! Yes, just because why not? I'm sad like that. Anyways, we got the premium pack now on sale, which is interesting because it also shows Parker and her outfit, which is unique. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, that's now on sale, which I think this is the last thing we need. So anyways, yeah, we got that going on here, so there we go. So we have, I believe, Sunshine's instrument, as well as, yeah, so anyways. We're getting close, 7 days too, so this is on the 18th, so we're getting closer to finishing this. Oh, I speak of the devil, we're getting real close to finishing it. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should also unlock all the items? Question? I think we should be. Anyways, yeah, so, well, thanks for that, Cabo. I guess that was useless because we already got her. Don't know what she's cost, but I'm not gonna buy it because that is too stupid. Like, I get it if you missed the items, then okay, then you can debate, but, you know, it's just like, sometimes, no, man, don't offer me it during the quest line, because I could get it for free. It's like, very dumb investment, I should say. But anyways, we got this going on here, and, right, where else do we got this? Opening up some boxes, because that's the only thing we got going on for ourselves right now. Not too bad, too bad. You know, all that stuff and more. And, anyways, do this some more. And, well, good, we got music boxes. That's exactly what we need. More of that. More music boxes. More, I say. Never enough music. Make it drown out the sounds of the screams. Anyways, after that cringe dialogue of some sort of humor, or some veiled attempt at humor. Anyways, I think, yeah, that's about it, because the only other one is doing a commercial and then see that, so it's like, nah. Anyways, can we see this? Okay, there you go. Yes, so there we get a better look at him doing that, so there you go. Anyways, finally I got that balloon that I've been bothered about, like how... what I think I was complaining about is that when you go in, it's like, oh, it's not there, and then you go in again, and then it's like, oh, now it's there. Despite, you know, it should be timed properly. It's stupid, but... Anyways... Got after the commercial, we got that, so that's good. And yeah, we're getting close to actually getting another box. If we get the spooky, I hate the stupid. There's a whole lot of that, by the way, the spooky meter milestone. But I don't know, I didn't get it. Oh, great! I have to get the Infinity Lives pack. That's why. Hopefully that goes on sale. But these are the only two things I need. And actually, we're getting close to getting Morticia without doing that, which is weird. And yeah, if you try to do this, by the way, if you go here, I mean, you can buy for like 200 of the stuff, so I'm debating if I should just skip that and just buy it outright, because I think it might be cheaper, but we'll see. Like, yeah, see, we got, so that's 300, like, diamonds at the moment, which is a lot, but also, it's that or $11. So, yeah, I mean, anyways, we got this here, the skin, harpsichord. It's a piano, but it's a different name of piano. So we got this for Lurch, so Lurch can actually do his animation now, because he needs this particular skin in order to do it. And that's one of those weird things. Anyways, I'm trying to move this, I'm trying to move Bruno out of the way. And we got this weird, bungee, the trampoline. God, the layering is sucky. Okay, yeah, I guess that. Why does this not work? Why? That's stupid. There should be more space, but nope, it doesn't work that way. Fine, but it's here. By the way, you got some nice, you know, not electrical, but you know, like Tesla stuff going on here. Oh my God, that's so stupid. Fine. God, why are you so picky, man? Anyways, got that going on here. Let's get Lurch down to do the animation, because he also has costumes. There we go. Now, Deadly Song. And, yep, he sits on top of the spikes, because why wouldn't he? That's just the type of things they go, man. They love them spike beds. So it's like, spikes. Oh, God. I know, cringe on my end, but I can't help myself. It's fun. But yeah, we also have Parker having this skin, the DJ. But unfortunately, she can't do anything because she needs that item, which is stupid because now it's like, well, now I have to get the pack because I don't have to get this other stuff, but unfortunately, I need this, so I need to buy. God, I hate this so much. Anyways, I say I hate it, and yet I still buy it, so what's my problem? I mean, I have the disposable income, alright? So lucky you. But still, it sucks. Anyways, I got enough money to kind of open this up so we can continue on with that quest line. But, yeah, right now, let's just put this here, which I think is Sunshine's instrument, which is an interesting one. Again, this layering is so stupid. But yeah, and Lumpy's... Oh, that's Ringo. Lumpy is the wormhole. That was exclusive in that triple pack that I didn't bother buying because, God help me, am I gonna do that? But anyways, we're gonna unlock the part next day, which will be the 19th. And then, I guess we'll end that.
Yes, I miss you, private bathroom. I just need to get the tub ready for a bath.
I've missed it in here too. I haven't been able to do my beauty routine.
Oh, hello, Fester. I didn't notice you sulking in the shadows.
I've been waiting for my chance to get in here. I stalk everywhere, Morticia. I'm your creepy brother-in-law.
I know, he didn't used to be. He was like the uncle to Morticia. It's so weird with the logic and everything like that, but I love doing Fester's voice. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's so dumb. It's so stupid, but I love it.
Don't worry about me, Fester. You go right ahead and perform your beauty routine.
I will, Morticia. You haven't seen my embalming fluid, have you?
Why? Did you try hiding a corpse in the medical cabinet again?
It's for my beauty treatment, of course. It's how I keep my ageless good looks.
Embalming beauty. Get the sink and get the cabinet. And here's the thing. That's it. You're never going to get to see this for a little while, so hope you got used to that. But yeah, I believe Camp Fester is just like so dense that he doesn't think. It's like Morticia is kind of like, you know, Fester, whatever, I'm not bothered by that. And it's just like, oh, okay, you know, so stupid. Oh yeah, and by the way, you just need to do a quest, so it's like, yeah, she's just eating her bed, lonely, because she doesn't have anything to do right now. I'll try to show everyone off, so don't worry about that, but yeah, just to complete this quest line is all we need to do, and it's pretty sad, really, when you think about it. But yeah, oh look, an unhappy Father's Day, so that's kind of cool. Oh, and we get this as well, so thanks. So just like Mother's Day, we also get a gift, so that's great. There should be a pack for Father's Day as well, and oh look, it doesn't work. It didn't work. You can't be sad. Sorry, no lonely thing for her. Let's try it again. I guess, oh god, I hate that it didn't register. It's so stupid. Oh well, it doesn't cost me anything technically, so thank God for that. I mean, imagine if it did. Like, oh boy. I think it. Wait, I'm trying to think. Does it? I don't know, because they took the element of the whole scene thing from Winter Park, which is odd. The way the design, everything like that. That's why it looks the way it does. Anyways, mailman. Oh, we got this. So I mean, I don't know, man. Anyways, oh, here's the Father's Day pack. So for $6, we get the new car, which is unique. 2 costume skins for both Pugsley and Gomez, which is weird. And then we got some stuff here, which is nice. So yeah, it's weird. They're the ones who get a unique Father's Day pack, and yet Mother's Day they don't get anything. So that's odd. You would think that maybe they would include that, but no, they don't. But anyways, let's just get this going on here. And yeah. Anyways, we got all this stuff here. I think the other ones are new skins, or old skins that you... Yeah, you know what they were? They were skins that you could buy, I think, for premium, but they kind of include them for free. So, items and decorations now kind of come with a skin. But yeah, anyways, we should get this completed now.
I don't think I could be any unhappier, my darlings.
It truly has been an anniversary to remember, hasn't it?
I'm not sure if we could ever top this experience.
Well, in that case, I better get started planning for next year.
I mean, the first year when you kind of came back here was basically just start all over again. Oh my god, we're kind of close to actually finishing this as well. But yeah, as I hope you enjoyed the commentary, because as of right now, that's all the dialogue we got for this episode. So it's going to be like my lovely voice. But, I just see Grandma's starting to glitch out over there. But, yeah, let's just pretend as if that's not going on right now, at the bottom there. So just pretend that's fine. Anyways, we got Gomez's costume, and he doesn't have anything going on here, unfortunately, right now. So yeah, God, Grandma, what are you doing? And yeah, I didn't do the music, by the way, for this particular section because, you know, the music here is too loud anyways. It would just be completely mute, so we're not gonna do that. So, you know, normally I would do the funny Luigi Mansion music, but no. I don't know why it's glitched out, by the way. It's stupid. But yeah, Pugsy gets his costume skin, and he doesn't have an animation as task, but let's ignore Grandma. God, she's still glitching out there. Why does it do that? It's so stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, and even I'm just trying to pretend as if she doesn't exist right now. But yeah, if the music was normal, I would have actually no doubt put the whole Luigi Mansion funny music down. Don't worry about that, but again, partially because of laziness as well. This time around, I'm not doing that. And just because of the fact there's music. Like, if it was the quiet bit here, then maybe. But no, it was the new music. So I'm like, no, the new music gotta stay. I'm sorry. You know, it's very odd, but you know, it's my video, so deal with it. Oh, great, we're getting Morticia's costumes going. And with 4 days, 3 hours, and 34 minutes, with that many points, we got everything. And unfortunately, we don't got this here. So I need to do that in order to get this, so I hate that. Ah, man, why couldn't they go on sale? Dang it. Oh god, Grandma's still glitching out right now. That's so stupid. Look at you going on right now. See, now I'm doing the Luigi Magic music. Isn't that great, Grandma? Hilarious. Laugh out loud. Alright, let's just... Yeah, she's not there anymore. Let's do this here. And, yep, she's still glitched, so that's funny. Can I just have you... Oh my god, you're going back and forth like crazy. Let me just do that. Thank you. Alright, that's done. Alright, good. So, she's done with her glitchiness there, so that's great. And we'll just do this here. And, yeah, apply that there. That's great. And, by the way, this will not be... let's put this down to get rid of this as well. But there will be one more break within this timeline, and then after that, we will, afterwards, just finish off the last of these events. So yeah, so this is another furniture skin, so, you know, it's just different colored, right? So, and, you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's nice that they gave us a costume skin and everything, and they had Gomez dressed up nicely, but it's like, I don't know, it's weird, like, what they decide to design, which is unique, and other stuff where they don't design or do anything, which is very peculiar, but whatever. I'm not the game designers. They do whatever they do, you know. I believe, yeah, Thomas can do whatever, and I guess we'll just put the stuff here for now. I mean, we might change it in the future, but for now, yeah, we'll just leave it here. Why not? There's nothing else to put in here. And then we got this chair, which again, just a different costume for the chair, so I guess... God, I can't put it in the wall. Why? It's so fine. Fine. Put it here. Better than nothing. No, I just need... Oh god, there's no space around that area, so I can't put cars there. Maybe... You know what? Maybe I can put the car in the new area. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, so... Yeah, why not? Let's put it here for now. Oh god, it fits. My god, look how huge this thing is. I mean, it makes sense. It fits the Addams, but, like, look at this monster. It's even bigger than the cars. My god. It's huge. That's a monster car. Oh, dear. This is something else entirely. Right, so, you know, I got 2 bombs here, so that's great. let's get this going on here. And I guess you'll just do this, and I guess we'll take a little bit of a break, come back and do the last little bit of this quest line off, and then I guess from there we'll end it, and then we just kind of see where we go from here. So yeah, one more break, be right back, so don't go anywhere. Would you look at that Victorian singer costume for Morticia on the 21st, and I got it, and I didn't need to open up the pack. Isn't that great? I get to do this, so we get to see her animation without having to buy, but sadly, I can't, because, as you know, I can't do Parker's animation, unfortunately, because I need that thing. It sucks, because I need to buy it for no apparent reason, because I don't need it. I like the SpongeBob meme, I don't need it, I don't need it, I definitely don't need it, but yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways, because I'm that sad and insane. But yeah, so this is Morticia's animation here. So she goes to the empty grave and she starts singing her opera style singing voice. I'm not sure why she's singing here to a grave, but yeah, whatever. She can do whatever she wants. That's her thing. So we got that, we got that, we got that. Then we go down here. We got you, and then we got you, and you. So we got everybody. Got all the costumes. Unfortunately, we still need to do Parker's animation, but that means we have to do this. Because I really need that item. And I hate this stupid feature because I have to do this, which I don't want to do. Because it's so dumb. Lower it. Price. Then I buy. That's my motto. I'm not buying until it's lowered, but I don't know. I got 4 days left, by the way, so I'm really like, will I get it? I don't know. No, I'm still debating it. Look at the stupid items I'll get. Fine. I'll get to it. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? Alright, well, let's just pretend that didn't happen. And, yeah, we're just moving some stuff around, so there we go. I got the big car. We finally put it down over here. It's huge, by the way. Like, god damn. Bigger than the mansion. Oh, yeah, Pride Pack. Remember this? Yeah, so this is like the 22nd now, which is surprising because you would think they would do this earlier, but no. And I already got this from last year, so I'm not going to buy it, but, you know, it's there. It's nice that they kind of did this, I guess. Oh. I decided to buy it regardless, because I guess I didn't get everything. Yeah, so, anyways, I do like the costume skin for here. And out of curiosity, yeah, I mean, it's just colored rainbow stuff, and it's just basic, like, it's nice that it's less than $1, so it's, you know, something. But it kind of makes you wonder if they decided to do that for, like, a charity, but no, they don't. It's just like, hey... I've always... Look, I get doing stuff like this for Pride, but at the same time, I think a lot of people tend not to like this stuff just because it's like... I don't know, I feel icky when corporations kind of do this whole, hey, fellow... hey, fellow people in the Pride community. Look, we care about you. We got rainbow stuff. Buy our stuff, please. You know, I mean, it's not an arm and a leg. It's like $1, but still, it's like, and you know, it's basic color. It's just coloring rainbow and just call it a day. You know, it's just, it's weird, and it's kind of like they just throw it near the end of the month, which is odd. Also, I don't know what the hell happened here. Yeah, that was a weird glitch. That if I ever did see one, that never saw that happen before. 2 days, by the way, and we still got this problem to deal with. Alright, so we've loaded in. And, well, by the way. Yeah, cool. I don't know what happened there, but sure. I don't know what happened. This game, man. This game. Sometimes things happen. I already got all this, and... My god, can you imagine if I didn't get all that and then to reset it all the way back? That would be stupid. I decided to bite the bullet. for like 37 hours left of the event. I'm not happy that I had to spend 12 buckaree-doos just to get the stupid items. So yeah, anyways, got the new costumes for this, and yeah, as you can see, everything got turned back to normal. So I only showed the Pride stuff just because it's like, oh, I mean, it's here. But you know, I don't buy everything, but I'm like, yeah, it's $1. I don't mind $1, but you know, $12 for like this costume skin here, and a costume that I already got for free that I don't need anything from. Only did this just to get this, by the way, this bonus reward. So stupid, I hate it. I hate this stupid feature. I hate how this became a thing for the Addams. God, you would think that they would stop this nonsense, but no, they just kept going and going. So that's just like, oh God, the noises. Anyways, yeah, I guess put this down. Oh yeah, and the rainbow's up there, so I guess can keep that there for now. Sell this. Alright, so now let's... Alright, we got this too. I forgot. They give you the items. They don't give you the... Like, they give you the skins, but they also give you the item in case you don't got it, so... You know, it's nice that it's actually using the black coloring versus the green that's standard for these, but still. And then we got another one of these, which I guess just... Yeah, just get rid of it. Yeah, just get rid of it. It's $10, some 10 coins. It's like nothing. Yeah, so apply all. Yeah, get rid of the rainbow. Yeah, that's all gone. And no colors allowed in the Addams. Yeah, here's this cool. Don't get me wrong, this item's cool and all, like the animation and everything like that. It's like wicked. I do love that. You know, so as a final prize per se, it's not like it's bad or anything. I just hate how it's exclusive out of a like, you know, like a particular, you know, animation. But I'm trying to find the best spot for it, yeah, I guess. And not only that, by the way, but it doesn't even get to stay. Like, it's not like you buy it and it's like the costume animation stays after that. Like, you would think that would be the case, but no, it doesn't. It's just like you get the cool animated like thing. Like, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the DJ thing. But, you know, the only reason you'd get this is just so you can actually have Parker do an animation, right? And it's like, the animation, like, if you don't get all of it right away, it's like you don't get to enjoy it that much. And by the way, I'm only doing this so that way I can just preserve the legacy behind it. And yes, I could have just went to the mansion and kind of look at it, but I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I just kind of dig the decoration was cool, alright? I'll just give it that. So, let's do the drop the beat. Alright, there we go. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this money look at how much money this was just to have her do this. She's not even behind the thing that it should be make sense for. No. Instead, it's just out of the side and her doing this. This is... Why not back here? That would have made more sense, but no. Instead, it's so stupid. Man. Why did I pay money for this? Again, the decoration's cool. But, God... The animation just for that stupid thing is so dumb. I don't like it. It's just... I got all of it. I don't know why this glitch happened, by the way. It's just stupid. And then that's here, so that's great. And as you can see, we only have a few minutes left, and then it's done. So yeah. Anyways, cut to this, and we got this stuff to deal with, so... Oh my god, look how much stuff I got. This is ridiculous. This is useless to me, man. Useless! I got that much time left. So I decided to wait to see what happens after this whole thing's done. So let's just see the countdown here. So let's go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. And then you hear everybody disappear and there's nothing there. It's just completely gone. And as soon as I click the exit for this, yeah, see if it... Yep, all gone. All disappeared. The items don't drop anything anymore. They're just stupid decorations. And our dear friend... you know who, Petunia, is gone. That's what the whole came out. Yeah, see, so it just disappeared. So that's what the whole poofing was, right? So, interesting indeed, but still, it's so... I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still kind of like, it's all done in my opinion, but still. Oh yeah, and we got this, by the way, it's Independence Day coming up because it's probably close to the 26th now. So yeah, we're getting close to ending February. We got all this stuff. I tried moving some stuff around, just kind of. And yeah, I got the costume skin for him, so yeah, I remember that. And of course, I got everything decorated for July, which last year was this gardening, which introduced awful Petunia. And I still hate the fact that I did not get to show you Lurch's costume. I thought I did, but I never did. Like, I must have animated it, but yeah, like, and then the feature wasn't there to actually go ahead and actually take a picture of it either, so it's like lost media now. You did never get to know, which is so stupid. I'm sorry about that, but, you know, whatever. Horrible contest is done. This is so... Okay, why did this pop up? This is one of those weird glitches that just happens, but... Alright, that's a thing now, but... Okay. But there you go. That was indeed a feature, but if I did ever say to see one, so yeah, this whole thing kind of ended pretty sour. So yeah, ended on the 27th. So yeah, this whole event was weird. Like let me tell you something. On the high side, I will say that I did enjoy the fact that the quest line was fun. We got a tease for the assimilation, which is always good. I love that. Don't get me wrong. But then you also got some other stuff here too, like the fact that, what was it? Just the ideas behind. I guess I'm still sour about the whole buying of the $11 pack thing. Like, I really didn't need it. I really didn't need it, but I did it for YouTube. I did it for the views, man. I did it for the views. But you know, all in all, everything here not that bad. I did dig the fact that we actually got music, which was like a real surprise. I didn't really think they would actually go that far to actually go ahead and do that, but I'm happy they did anyways. But yeah, I guess we got a new soundtrack, which is great. So, you know, I guess I can use this for something, but I'm not sure what exactly, but you know, I'll find something to do. But with that, I think that ends this episode per se. So we're gonna go into July now, my fun month. I love July. I don't know, it's just always the weird summery month. It's just odd, though the heat sucks. But we're going to jump into July. We're going to see a lot of the stuff here, and some interesting things happen, especially with as far as tease stuff goes, because the whole assimilation thing is going to come into play, and you'll see why. The assimilation is not going to come in this update, but it's teasing it, and you'll see what I mean by that. Until then, I've been Grim, and this was the Horrible Sounds update. So, what did you think of it? Did you enjoy the ideas behind this? Did you think the kids deserved the win? Or, like, I was kind of curious. I wanted to see what Gomez's and the adults would have done, but I guess we'll never know.